Hello and welcome to Let's Play Futurama, with me, Mr. Muckluckable. In the last episode, we played as Bender, trying to break out of Mum's evil lair and away from Destructor. Which we did, we pulled a lever and somehow that made us win. In today's episode, we're going to do a similar thing, but with Leela. Leela's last laugh, let's go.
Looks like it's my turn now.
Huh, okay. As you can see, quite a familiar beginning. Man, I'm hiding. I think this is where we need to go through there. Quite a familiar beginning to Bender's level. We are once again Destructor's shooting practice. And again, we need to kind of go up, around and back over there to pull another lever. Kind of a similar thing. So, let's just get up there.
You hit a woman.
And I think this is evil steam that will kill us. Yeah, well, we just dodge it, it's fine. Yeah, it's kind of exactly the same situation. Man, how do we get past those? Oh, I bet we need to turn them off first with that lever. That, I'm going to die. Stop shooting me. Stop it, Destructor. Even though your name's Destructor, stop destroying me. Okay, yeah, that's slowing them down at least. I think that's bearable. Yeah, we can do that. That one's not, though. Oh, there's 3 separate levers. Let's do this really quickly. I forgot about the levers. Oh, man. Okay, let's go. Quickly. 1, 2, 3. There we go. That's how you do it. That's more like it. So, yeah. Once again, escaping from Mum. I quite like how they've done this, where you play as Fry, you play as Leela, you play as Bender, then you play as Leela, and then they've just kind of reversed it again, sort of. Actually, they haven't reversed it, but what they have done is just kind of give you all 3 characters again at the end, which I quite like. So you get to kind of go back and have a go with their playstyles before the end of the game. Makes for a nice little ending. Okay, that was more like it, and then this one should open the door. Yes, there we go. There we go. I did want to... Ooh, oh no, that was a stupid jump. I did want to talk about something in today's episode. But something in particular as well. Not just a plain old... Give me that health thing. But I wanted to talk about my favourite episode of Futurama. Which I will do in just 1 second. Hang on. Okay, sorry about that. I wasn't sure if I pressed record on the recording software. But I did, so that's good. So, yeah, what I wanted to talk about was my favourite episode of Futurama, because I've just worked it out. I had a good long think about this. Before recording. I was thinking, which episode really does make me happy, and which do I really admire? And there's lots of very, very, very good Futurama episodes, and there's probably lots that I still haven't seen. Lots of very, very good Futurama episodes. Some of the newer ones. Still haven't seen the last episode, to be honest. But I think my favourite one, and I watched it before recording this actually, just to kind of get a grasp on it. Oh no, oh no.
I admit that hurt.
Because actually, fortunately, I have it on DVD. And I think it was like I can't remember the name of the DVD now, but it's a collection of 4 of Matt Groening's favourite episodes, I think. Give me that health. And one of them on there is called The Sting. I will talk about it in just a second. Let's get this stupid pattern done. This one is slightly more tricky. I will give them that, but not really. So it's going to be, I think it's just mirrored. So it's going to be 4, and then, what, 4 2s, I guess? 2, 2, is this right? I suppose it is, otherwise it would be saying angry noises at me, and then end off on the 8, like it did to begin with. Yeah? Yes. Yay, little happy music again. Woohoo. Oh. Ah, this is such a sneaky thing. If you go out here, you will die. Watch this, ready? Instant death from those. Instant death from these lasers. It's pure evil, I tell you. Give me that key card. I already have it, okay. Luckily, we don't have to do this all over again every time. But what we have to do is just quickly run past this corridor and open that door on the other side. Number 1. Ready? Go, go, go. Oh, man. And I think this turns them off. Let's go have a look. Yes, because they are instant death pretty much. So yeah, The Sting is my favourite episode, and I thought I'd leave it for Leela's level because it does involve Leela quite heavily, who's not my favourite character to be honest. Leela isn't, but The Sting is such a great episode because... Well, if you don't know what it's about, what does this do? Okay, it shows you the cameras. Yeah, if you can see, there's those different rooms with numbers on them. We need to go and open all the doors and pull all the levers. But if you don't know what The Sting is about, I'll explain it very, very, very briefly. Fry, Bender and Leela go to get some honey from these space bees. They're evil and they end up getting stung. Well, Fry and Leela end up getting stung by a bee, which is deadly. Fry dies. Leela has kind of an emotional breakdown, grieving with his death, Fry's death, and I'm gonna have to do spoilers because I can't explain how good this episode is without spoilers. So spoiler alert! If you don't want to know the ending of this episode, even though it's 10 years old, then stop now. It turns out that Leela having all these weird dreams about Fry is in fact because Leela was the one who was put into a coma, not Fry. It's a kind of weird twist ending in that Fry wasn't actually the one who died, or nearly died, it was Leela, and it was Leela's dreams in her coma that we're seeing.
Don't make me come out there!
Alright, I'm just explaining how good your episode was, Leela. I haven't explained that very well. I really do suggest you watch it if you haven't already.
Felt good.
Even though I've just ruined the ending. And that's one of the best things with the ending, is that you just didn't know. I didn't know that was the case. They do it so well. I think I've got to get back through here. So, I think I glitched through that laser. That's fine. I'm not complaining. Did this open this one? No. Damn. But yeah, so that alone is a good thing. But the way they do it, the way they show that Leela's having these mental breakdowns, having these dreams, nightmares in some cases. I think we need to turn this on. And the sudden kind of twist ending. Haha. I mean, these episodes are 22 minutes long, roughly, with adverts in America. 22 minutes long. And they managed to squeeze in a really, really strong story about... That was the key card. Now we go back to room number 2. About kind of dealing with death and mourning and grieving. And they did it in such a clever way. With the whole dreams inside dreams and what's reality and what's a dream, which I always like those kind of stories, but they did it very well. And I've mentioned this before in this Let's Play, but what is so good is that they managed to actually get emotion in there. They get, honestly, the ending of the episode, I didn't read what room that was for. Was it for 4? It was. The ending of the episode it doesn't make me cry, but it does tug at the heartstrings a little bit. Just the way they do it, the way they show the ending, and on top of all that, on top of all this emotion and clever storytelling, is the humour. It's still a really funny episode. Futurama is one of the very few episodes, apart from some Simpsons episodes, that can do comedy and emotion really, really close together, intertwined. Really, maybe some what Simpsons episodes would be like that? I suppose I think it's called And Maggie Makes 3 with Homer and the story of how Maggie was born. That's quite a good little story, quite emotional as well. I think, what does this do? Does that turn something off or turn something on? I think it turns off the lasers around this side. But Futurama does it multiple times with, Seymour, Fry's dog, and Fry's brother. There's a lot to work with when your character is transported pretty much 1,000 years in the future and all of his family are dead. There's a lot to work with. Oh, that's what I needed to do. I see. And yeah, so that's probably why Futurama can do it more. Let's turn these off now. Is this room open yet? Oh, it is. Good. Give me that. Number 5. Okay. Keep thinking they're going to shoot me, but they're cameras. Or they're going to go off or something. I don't know. And, okay. There's more to this episode. This is why it's my favourite, because there's so many different layers to it. You have the emotional stuff, you have the storytelling, you have the humour, and you have, I suppose this kind of links in with humour, but you have sci-fi references. Haha. In the episode there are so many, there's Star Trek references, there's a particular favourite of mine, there's 2001 A Space Odyssey reference near the end. What does this do? Oh. I'm so confused. Okay, I think we've got all these. Give me that. Give me that health. Give me this keycard. I think that's the last keycard we need. Yes, there's Star Trek, there's 2001 A Space Odyssey. I mean, Futurama always does sci-fi references, but it's just the fact they managed to squeeze it in to an episode like this. And it's something that The Simpsons, for example, doesn't do anymore, and that's and you can tell as well, is that when the writers were sitting in the room writing the episode and just like chatting to each other, they clearly were saying to themselves, how many jokes can we get into this scene? How many jokes can we get into this sentence? It was that tight. What could they make funny? And that's the case with this episode, The Sting. Every line is pretty much a joke sometimes. Every little thing that happens is still a joke. It can have emotion and it can have, some sci-fi reference, but it's still a joke at the end of the day. Oh my goodness, more falling platforms. No! Damn. I didn't do that very well. Oh. And it has a song in it, this episode. It has a dance number. No, it doesn't have a dance number, but oh, look at this. So yeah, that is by far, I think, my favourite episode of Futurama. It is a masterclass of comedy and emotional writing. It's a great example of how much story and other such things you can fit into 22 minutes, which is not a long amount of time at all. At all. How do I get through here? Come on, lasers. Show me a way. Thank you. Nibbler number 2 should be in here. There you are, you little devil.
Girl.
And this is just another weird camera. Oh, look at this. We're going to have to turn into, I don't know, who does lasers like that? Mission Impossible or something. I don't know. I'll give you a hint though. It's not very difficult. Is this it? No? Okay. I think we are nearing the end though. Alright, I've got to be careful. Give me some health. Thank you. Oh no, it's right here. Okay, then this is actually the end of the level now. These aren't very long, these levels, but oh well, I'm not too worried. Actually, I should say the last level is the last level of the next level, sorry, is the last level of the game. This is the penultimate level, guys. We've nearly finished this Let's Play. Oh, that's kind of crept up on us, I suppose. Although it has been going for quite a while, so maybe not. Yeah, it looks quite difficult, but you actually just turn the camera a bit, whoops, and you can see all the different ways you can go. Like we roll under here, jump over that, there's Destructor again, hello mate, and we turn on the lever. There we go, end of the level. And with that, we've pretty much done the game. One level left to go, Fry fights back. Oh, I'm excited. So until next time, when we finish the Let's Play, thank you for watching, and goodbye.